Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this morning's Values Assembly. It's Monday, it's the 18th of May, and again, it is a real privilege to be able to bring this assembly into your homes this morning. I hope I find you all well and that you all had a fantastic weekend. As always, we start the assembly with you reminding me what our value is for this half term. So, what's the value for this half term? I think I heard it. I know you can do this really, really loudly. So, like we always do in the hall. So come on. What is the value for this half term? Absolutely. It is the value of resilience. So let's remind ourselves what that value really, truly means to us here at Arc John Archer. And it is about determination, isn't it? And it's about not giving up when things are difficult. Things have been exceptionally difficult over the last 8 weeks, but I know you have all been showing great resilience and determination, and you have been practicing that great line that I introduced you to in that very, very first story that I shared with you about Robert the Bruce. Do you remember what the spider taught us? Do you remember? What was that phrase he taught us? If at first you don't succeed, I can't quite hear that. If at first you don't succeed, that's right. If at first you don't succeed, you try again. Because the spider taught us that if we do find things hard, which we always do, right? That's the great thing about learning. We need to keep on trying, because if we try hard, then we will succeed. You have all been trying very, very hard, and we are all very proud of you here at Arc John Archer. So I then shared with you some top tips, and I think some of you have been really putting these into practice. So thank you so much. I know a little bird told me that some of you have been saying quite loudly, I can do it, when you have come across some difficulties with your work, and that you have been trying yourself to overcome your difficulties, and then you have been asking for help. That's setting a very good example. That's being a very good role model, and actually being great independent, okay, being a great independent learner. So all of these things do come together to show great resilience, but it is then about the learning habits that you happen to then put into your work. So well done, all of you, absolutely brilliant. And then I set the challenge of you writing some poems. Now, I've seemed to have unleashed great poets in all of you, so I'm really proud of you for doing that. But what was really important is that you were able to share some of your own thoughts about what resilience means to you. Now, if you have written those poems and you haven't said them in, or if you have written them and you have said them in, make sure that you have them on your walls, and you remind yourselves when things are difficult, you read those poems, and they should give you a bit of a lift, because when we read them, they really do lift us. So just remind yourselves just to read those poems and continue to read them, because your work is fantastic. And then it was the challenge of, can you do something with your other hand? I'm just going to put myself over on the spider there. I asked you to do something. If you were right-handed, do something with your left. If you're left-handed, you do something with your right. And a lot of you were able to do some great writing, and you were able to write your names using your left and your right hand. For a lot of you, I can't tell the difference. It's so neat. The second challenge was a lot more difficult, and one that I have found exceptionally difficult, and that was to build a house of cards using playing cards, or some cards that you have. Now, as you can see, these are all our House of Cards superstars. Okay, again, Mr. Pryor keeps reminding me every day that he has been able to do this challenge. Just a bit of an update. I still haven't been able to complete this challenge. I know, not very good, hey? I am determined that I'm going to do this, okay? I think it's teaching me that actually, you've got to keep trying again, and I will succeed. Okay, so I've got another week to continue to do this. All right, I will succeed, and I am going to do it. So I think I might need to buy a new set of cards. I don't know. So if any of you have got some top tips on how to do this, because Mr. Pryor hasn't shared any tips with me, then could you write into me or phone me up and tell me how to do it? Because sometimes a bit of a hand is also very, very helpful. Now, last week, I set a challenge on, could you write a letter to your classmates? And just to show that you're thinking of them and actually just to sort of, I just thought it'd be a nice challenge for all of you. And also, it's great to get your handwriting skills going again. Now, Ariella in 3E, what a beautifully well presented letter to your friends, and what a beautiful picture that you have created as well to accompany the letter. Hey classmates and Miss Edwards, I hope you are all well and getting on with your work. I miss you all, especially you, Demi, and can't wait to see you all again. From Ariella. I reckon Demi's probably missing you just as much, Ariella. Demi, why don't you write back to Ariella? That's a nice thing to do. But also, thank you, Ariella. A beautiful letter with some really lovely thoughts there. We're all missing you a great deal too. Then Rania sent in a very short, but actually sometimes letters don't need to be very, very long to convey the message. She just wanted to say, thank you very much for your kindness. Thank you, Rania, for taking the time to send that in, and so beautifully presented with those lovely flowers. So thank you for your kindness in sending in your note. Now look at this letter from Branislav, and what a beautiful picture he has created. But look at that handwriting. Isn't it fantastic? Branislav's in reception. Beautiful presentation. Now, this is what he said to his classmates. Dear reception, I want to go back to school. I want to play in the playground and tidy up. From Branislav. Branislav, we'd love to have you back because the playground does need a little bit of a tidy up. So when we do come back together again, I hope to see you tidying up and helping Miss Anaja and Miss Watt in tidying up the reception area. But also, if you want to lend a hand elsewhere, we'll take you up on the offer. So thank you very, very much indeed for your letters. And moving swiftly on, we have Nicodem in 2W and Venusia in year 3M. Excuse me. Nicodem has said, Dear 2W, I wish we were back at school learning English, maths and art. I miss you all. From Nicodem. Nicodem, we miss you very, very much as well. And look at that lovely picture of all his classmates sitting in star positions on the carpet, listening to a very, very smart Mr. Welsh there teaching maths on the board. And then Venusia in 3M. To my dear friends, what a lovely way to start that letter. Hi all, how are you all? I miss you all. Stay safe. I hope we could see each other soon when our school is open. I would be happy when I come back to school. I'm doing homework and having fun times with my family. I'm helping my mum. Wash your hands regularly. Stay safe. See you all soon. From Venusia. Some very wise words there too from Venusia about making sure that we continue to wash our hands and stay safe. But again, I know Nicodem and Venusia, everyone is missing you a great deal, and thank you again for your letters. So moving on. Now, Yusef in year 3M. Dear 3M, I hope you're all fine and well. I really miss all of you and I love the home learning experience. I hope you have a lovely time during the lockdown. When the lockdown finally finishes, we could do some great things at school. Stay home, stay safe. Best regards, Yusef. Yusef, lovely. But I love that little tribute there to Miss Marshall. I love the home learning experience. Isn't that lovely? So thank you, Yusef, for taking the time to write a very, very well presented letter there. Some great joins. So thank you again for your letter to your class. And here's Amelia in RS. Look at that beautifully coloured letter. I bet that took you a long time to write, Amelia. But look at the presentation. Look at the handwriting. Beautiful. She says, hello, reception class. I hope everyone is well and safe. How are you spending time? I'm learning new things and can't wait to show you some of them when we meet. I miss you, our teachers, our school a lot. And I hope soon we can play, run and laugh together. Stay safe, Amelia B. Lovely words there. And we miss you too, Amelia. And we all can't wait that when we all get back together again, we can play, we can run and laugh together. That'll be really good, won't it? Excellent. So thank you again, Amelia and Yusef, for your letters. So moving swiftly on to Leah in 1C and Daniel also in 1C. And Leah's written, hello, everyone. I hope you are all well and staying safe. I miss you all and I really miss Afsana. I cannot wait to see you all again. Love, Leah. And what a beautiful picture that she's drawn there as well. I think Afsana, and I know Afsana will be missing you a great deal as well, Leah. Afsana, why don't you write Leah back a letter and we can also share that with you as well. And Dan in 1C, dear classmates, I hope you are all fine. I wish we all come back to school soon. I'm missing you all. I'm enjoying doing my homework at home. I like playing with my mum and dad. I hope you are enjoying too. I'm looking forward to meeting you all. Daniel, a lovely letter again. Again, a tribute there to Mr. Conway and the lovely work that he has been doing for you all as well. And it's really nice to see that you've all been enjoying your home learning time with and doing your work. So that's fantastic. But again, 2 lovely letters to their classmates and so well presented. So well done, Leah. Well done, Daniel. Thank you so much for sending in your letters. And then we have Dan in 3E and Sarab in 1C. I'm just going to move my bubble down. There you go. Now, Dan has written a poem to 3E and it's so, so lovely. I miss my class 3E. I miss my team of busy bees. I miss recess. I miss PE. I miss my friend Miss B, Miss E. I miss the things we do in school, in English, science, maths and all. I miss playtime with friends so fine, the laughs, the giggles, rain or shine. I miss you all, even if you annoy me sometimes, but you are all my friends. Okay? And that is so, so lovely. We all do annoy each other at times. But you know what, Dan? I think the fact that you have taken the time to write that beautiful poem to your classmates in 3E, okay? He says here very clearly, I miss you. Right? We all miss you, Dan, as well. So thank you for sharing that lovely poem with us and you so proudly standing there by the side of it. It's really good to see you. And Sarab, dear Class 1C, I hope you're all fine and well. Me and my family are fine too. I really miss you all and hope to see you in school. I miss school playtimes when we had lots of fun. I like doing my home learning because it's fun. Stay home, stay safe. From your classmate, Sarab. And a very clear message there about staying safe. But again, another tribute there to Mr. Conway. He likes doing his home learning because it's fun. Sarab, thank you so much for taking the time to, again, write a very, very neat letter. And as well as you, Dan, really brilliant handwriting. Very proud of all of you. So thank you to all of you for sending in your letters. Please do continue to do so. And I have another challenge. Now, this challenge means a great deal to me, and I know that when I present it to you, I think all of you will want to complete this challenge. Now, you have shown to me that you are great poets and that you can also do some great letter writing, and you are also great artists. So I want all of you to be able to use these skills for the next challenge. On Wednesday, it is National Thank a Teacher Day. Now, I think a lot of you have written in your letters already saying, you know, thank you, and I've enjoyed doing my home learning. Now, that home learning hasn't just magicked itself up onto the screen all by itself. The teachers have been working exceptionally hard over the last 8 weeks to produce this home learning for all of you. But not just the teachers, all of the staff have been working exceptionally hard during this time to make sure that you have all got work that you can be doing. Now, on the 20th May, which is Wednesday, it's National Thank a Teacher Day. And it says here, do you have an amazing teacher? I don't think you need to answer that, because the answer is yes. You all have amazing teachers, but there are amazing members of staff at Arc John Archer. What I'm asking you to do this week is, over the next 2 days, will you be able to use your great skills as poets, as letter writers, as artists, to send a message to your teacher or to any member of staff that you want to say thank you to, okay? If you send these in to us, then we'll be able to put them all together, and we're going to put them on our website, and we will use our social media platforms by using the hashtag #ThankATeacher. And we will post all of your work as best we can, but we will make sure that we give you a massive shout out as well on Friday. And we will see Friday's assembly as well as the next assembly as a tribute to all of the staff and the teachers at the school. because it is important that we say thank you to them for all of their hard work and their dedication and their commitment to you, the community of Art John Archer. I just want to take this opportunity to thank all the staff, okay, for all of their hard work. I'm exceptionally proud of all of you, and I know that you have all been working so hard during a very difficult and unprecedented time. So I will be thinking about a way that I will be able to pay tribute to the teachers and to the staff and to say thank you to all of them on Wednesday. So how are you going to say thank you to the staff at Art John Archer? Art, a letter, a poem. What about a video? You could make a video or a dance routine. I know some of you love doing that as well. But have a think, be creative. You know what your teachers like, okay? And I think it's important that we do take this time to thank them. Now, there's a website here at the bottom, thankateacher.co.uk, and there are some resources on that website. And I've just shown you two of the resources here. These are two templates that you can download and print from home, but I will make sure that these are available from the school office if when you're doing your daily exercise, you would like to pop in and pick up one of these templates. And then you can colour it in and then write a letter or a message to your teacher. Then send it in to us at the usual email address. Please do take that time. Please do just spend a moment to thank those teachers and members of staff. But you know what? You also need to thank people at home. Do you not think? So why don't we just make sure that everyone gets thanked on Wednesday? I think that's a good idea. All right. So will you be able to rise to this challenge? Did I hear yes? I'm going to ask you again. Will you rise to this challenge with me? Absolutely right. I know you will, because we're Team John Archer. Right. So let's just take a moment then to think about the messages that have been given out today through our letters, and to think about our friends, think about our family, and think about what we have done over this last half term, but also the last 8 weeks to show great resilience, but also to show what a great community we are here at Art John Archer. What I want you to do is just close your eyes or just have some time on your own to think about some of the challenges that you have had to face. Did you give up? No, I know you didn't. But who has helped you along the way? What I want you to do is think about how you are going to thank everyone who has helped you through the tough times, but also has helped you get through those tough times to make those times great. Okay? So have a think about that and think about how you're going to pay tribute to the people that have helped you on Wednesday. Get your artistic writing skills out, and let's show everybody what a great community that we are. So we always finish the assembly with a little bit of a quote, and this one is from Mary Holloway. Resilience is knowing that you are the only one that has the power and the responsibility to pick yourself up. Absolutely right. But in order to pick yourself up, sometimes we have to ask for help. And that's really, really important. That's a real sign of strength when you ask for help. So well done, all of you. You have shown great resilience, but you've also shown that you're able to rise to challenges and that you will never give up and that you always try again until you succeed. So I've got something very finally to share with you. Yes, some more House of Cards superstars. We have Joseph here with his House of Cards, looking very, very proud of himself. Joseph told me it took him about 5 or 10 minutes to do this House of Cards. When I asked Joseph, could he share some tips with me? Radio silence, I heard nothing back. So Joseph, you're right. You keep your top tips to yourself, okay? But I might have to give you a ring if I do get a bit stuck. Is that okay? And then we have Daniel there. He's also completed his House of Cards. Well done, Daniel. Really, really super. And also has shown off his great handwriting skills. We're using his right and left hand. I can't tell the difference which one is right or left because they both look exceptionally neat. And then Venusia here has sent a poem in. All our poems are still coming in, which is fantastic. Read again and again. Enjoy your reading. Stop is not an option. If you're stuck, keep trying and trying. Love your work. Instead of giving up, keep practicing your writing. Enjoy your writing. Never give up. Challenge yourselves. Every bit of hard work leads to success. She's right. Vanusha, you're right. Every bit of hard work does lead to success. And that's really important that we remember that. So thank you so much for joining me this morning. Just going to move myself back up there. Remember, the challenge for this week is to, how are you going to be creative to thank your teacher or a member of staff at Art John Archer? I'm going to get my creative hat on, and I will also be thanking everybody on, actually, I'll be doing a video on Twitter for thanking a teacher day. So let's think about how we can rise to this challenge. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. It's always a pleasure. Remember to stay safe. Remember to keep looking after yourselves. And most importantly, remember that we're all here and that we all miss you very, very much. Take care. Have a great week. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye for now.